is it? What do you think it is? Okay, that was a bit underwhelming. So, welcome to a very early morning, if you're from the UK, episode. This is checking out Pokemon Legends Arceus. Just came out literally this moment. I've been mashing the check console button to see if the software was enabled, and I've literally just got into it now. And I wanted to check it out. I'm kind of eager to see what they've done with this, because they've gone against their tried and tested formula, so I thought, you know what, let's stick a video on the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. Welcome to my realm, located beyond both time and space. It is well that thou art here. I am that which humans call Arceus. Now I wish to know thine appearance. Well, we could spend ages on character customization. Top left is probably good enough. Never mind, it's a Game Freak game. Of course, we're not spending a lot of time. What is thy name? Damn long channel name. We'll do the good old Underlono. Not Bo. Perfect. Yep, great character customization. Underlono. Soon thou shalt find thyself in a world strange to thee. A world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokemon. Underlono. Seek out all Pokemon, and thou shalt find me once more. Cheers. Thanks for the help. Have I been kidnapped? Sure. Wake up. Oh, do wake up, won't you? Very polite. Are you alive, my boy? What are you wearing? Oh. Is it like meant to be a woolen hat? I thought he was wearing a swim cap, I'm not gonna lie. You gave me quite the shock, falling from the sky like that. But thank goodness, you seem unharmed. Who are you? I'd like to ask you the same. I mean, you fell out of the sky. You understand? Come now, who in the world does that? I mean, there's some pretty wacky Pokemon in the world. Just imagine one of them grabbing me by both shoulders, carrying me somewhere and just dropping me. I must say, your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you? Doubt. I see. You seem to be in quite a pickle. Might I offer some directions? Do you have somewhere around here you could stay? Probably not. So, you don't know anyone here, and you don't even know where to spend the night. No, but fortunately I do speak the language, apparently. Well, this is a proper pickle indeed. Are you quite sure you'll be able to survive? I don't know what to do. Yeah, basically. Also, what is this black hole in the sky, by the way? That's more alarming to me. I see. Well, no gentleman would abandon a person in such a need. Thank you, Rowlet. Thank you, Cyndaquil. You disgust me. Oh my, I'd completely forgotten. I had just caught up to these 3 runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sky. It is almost as if they knew you'd appear here. Ah, but do you even know what a Pokemon is? I'm approaching 33-year-old mate. I do know what it is. Yeah, of course I do. My, that's a relief. Though you fell from the sky, it seems we have some common ground, eh? Yes. Well, these 3 Pokemon belong to me. Mysterious creatures they are. Speaking of mysterious creatures, Bessie is now climbing behind my sofa, so let's see what she's up to. Just being insane, sure. Oh yes. And what might your name be? Oh ho ho! So you're called Andalono. That name has quite the ring to it. I imagine it must have some lovely meaning. Honestly, I don't remember where I got my channel name from anymore. Oh, but I do apologise. I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Laventon. I am something of a Pokemon professor. That is to say, I am a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. Yes. Such Pokemon... And just run away, I didn't see the rest of it. Oh, blast and bother! My darling Pokemon. Why must you run from me again? It might be the hat, mate. You might want to change the hat. In fact, your just whole get-up is kind of a bit weird. I'm terribly sorry. But do you think you could help me round them up? I beg you. Wait! You 3! Wait! There's a dash. Ah, in on the stick. Yeah, Bessie. There's a glowing, beeping object on beeping again. It's Halo all over again. Glowing, beeping objects. Yeah, I'll interact with it. You found something that resembles a phone. With very inconvenient side prongs, which mean it will not fit in your pocket. It's probably your phone, but it's changed shape. You feel a strange power emanating from it. A message page on the screen. I bestow upon thee this Arc phone and thy mission. Seek out all Pokemon. What do you mean seek them out? Do I just have to look at them? Do I have to take a picture on this phone? That's pretty vague instructions. Right, let's start sprinting. Ah, alas, yet another miss. Ha ha ha! I'm glad you've come to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. I tried catching my little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best. If it involves aiming, I'm probably not the best either, but we'll give it a go. I'm not the best at this sort of thing, you see. I'd love to give you a go at it, but perhaps I should tell you a bit about these 3 first. Ah, is this pick the starter? Now that one is Rowlet. Rowlet can photosynthesize like a plant, and apparently it battles using its sharp feathers. It does not look very sharp to me. In fact, it looks quintessentially round. This looks sharp. That one over there is Cyndaquil. The fire burning on Cyndaquil's back will flare up whenever it's surprised or irate. The Pokemon near the pond is Oshawott. Oshawott naps while floating on the water, and it can battle using the shell-like object on its belly. It's unbelievably ugly. Oh my! I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing. How to go about catching Pokemon. Well, it wouldn't be a Pokemon game without this mechanic. Here you are, my boy. Pokeballs. Throw these at Pokemon to catch them. A mysterious ball that can be thrown at wild Pokemon in order to catch them. These balls can be crafted by hand if you gather necessary materials. So this is one of the big things. Again, I've not tried to spoil much of this. I've not seen any of the leaks which I'm aware were going around. But you have like this crafting mechanic to it. It kind of reminds me of Pixelmon in a sense that you get resources, you build balls, you build other items, and then you like catch the Pokemon with it. But we, as a trainer, like interact with the world as well. And by the way, this design looks fantastic. I really like this, like old school, almost like steampunk type things with like rivets around the catching mechanism. Very pleasing. Ah. But that won't do for an explanation, will it? I do apologise. Let me be more thorough. Now I've mentioned already that Pokemon are strange, marvellous creatures. What's so strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down to minuscule size. And that's where Pokeballs come in. Pokeballs are a recent invention, you see. Throw one of them at a Pokemon and... why, the Pokemon will shrink down and fit inside the ball, comfy as can be. And with that, you've caught a Pokemon. Interesting, I assumed it was the ball that would shrink them, not the Pokemon themselves are just able to shrink and the ball just holds them inside of it, but sure. I know we've just met, but I'm afraid I've no one else to turn to. I'd be awfully grateful if you could catch my 3 runaways. Now, the proper technique is to aim at the Pokemon and let the ball fly. It's quite simple. Though, far be it from me to say so, I suppose, given my own dire lack of skill in this area. Poor dudes. Throwing Pokeballs. Pokemon can be caught by throwing Pokeballs at them. Hold down the ZR button, right, that's like the trigger, to ready a Pokeball and take aim. You can keep moving around as you do, so use the right stick to adjust your angle and aim carefully to target your Pokemon. Release ZR to throw the Pokeball. If it hits a Pokemon, you may be able to catch it. If you ready a Pokeball but do not want to throw it, press the B button to cancel the throw. Right, so I presume this is where I pick my starter. Or maybe I can get them all. But, not gonna lie. The choice was between Rowlet and Cyndaquil for me, if we can only take one of these. Oshawott, just get out of here, like, just go in the pond or something so no one can see you. I do really like Rowlet, but I typically pick up fire starters, and this reminds me of, like, my fondest memories of playing Pokemon, which were playing Pokemon Gold. That was my favourite generation, Gen 2. So I think I have to go for Cyndaquil. I do like Rowlet, though. Like, if you pick Cyndaquil or Rowlet, I think you're sensible. I think if you're picking Oshawott, you have to, like, seek medical attention. Bonk. Oh, wonderful! You've caught a Pokemon. It seems you've got quite the knack for this Pokemon catching business, Andalono. Actually, it's that I've just been playing Halo all day, so my controller aim's not actually awful right now. Jolly useful skill to have you around here. Only 2 of my darling runaways left now. Oh, we do have to catch them all. Still, this is most unusual. You don't seem fearful of Pokemon in the slightest. Alright. Do I have to? Right, get in the ball. You may never come out again, but sure. I can hardly believe it, Andalono. Incredible! You know, many people fear to even approach Pokemon, never mind catch them. Bravo indeed. Just one more to go. Let's wrap this up sharpish, shall we? I mean, you do it yourself then. Sheesh. Right. Does it have, like, Pokeball drop, I guess is the word I'm looking for? I don't know if it does. I don't know if it's hit scan or what. Ah, yes. I'm afraid that can happen. Pokeballs are hardly 100% foolproof. Give her another go, old boy. Where's he gone? Oop. Nice. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, what a relief to have them all back. You see, the 3 Pokemon you caught have only just arrived at the village to help with our research. They won't yet listen to anyone. And as I mentioned, they bolted from the village almost as if they knew you'd come falling. I mean, they probably saw that fucking black hole in the sky, mate. What are you talking about? But I must say, Andalono, I was taken aback by how well you use Pokeballs. How is it that you catch Pokemon so ably when you've only just arrived here? Well, I'm from the future, apparently, and, you know, I guess in that universe we do it there. One can't help but think there's a reason you appeared here and now. Or maybe it's meant to be from our world. Maybe I'm just aware of the game. I don't know. Seek out all Pokemon. That object is an Arc phone, you say? What an odd device. Could it be guiding you somehow? If you'll indulge me for a moment, there's something I'd like to share with you. You see, I have a dream. To compile this region's first complete record of its Pokemon. We in the field call such a catalogue a Pokedex. Yes, a proper Pokedex is a wonderful work of research, containing detailed records of all the Pokemon that can be found in a region. But, in order to properly document Pokemon, one must, of course, catch them. And therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Pokeballs have only just been invented, and not many have mastered the skill of using them. Enter you, a person with a clear talent for catching Pokemon. Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, and mine is to have all those Pokemon caught. A situation ripe for teamwork, don't you agree? Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another, my boy? Well, Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my boy? Well... Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my boy? Alright, you've convinced me. Then, whoever and from wherever you may be, I welcome you with my open arms. We've a Pokedex to complete. First things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village. Then we'll sort out your lodgings and find you some proper clothes and a meal and all that. Follow me then. Onward to Jubilife Village. Okay, yeah. Can we ask about this, please? This looks alarming. And let me guess, that's a volcano as well. Thank you for your tireless work keeping us safe, my good guardsman. This young man was of great assistance to me and my Pokemon, so I hope you'll forgive my bringing him to the village for a bit. Yeah, great security here. Top notch. This way, if you please. Jubilife Village. It's come a long way. Yeah, I didn't get to read all of that. This road one now known to the locals as Canela Avenue. The village was built scarcely 2 years ago. There's much to do. Oh my god, how quick do you think I read? And since we know little of the local Pokemon, people hesitate to set foot outside the village. Now that impressive building up ahead of his Galaxy Hall headquarters to his entire outfit. Man, take a breath, Lavington. We're not in a rush. Oh, botheration! I'd almost forgotten. I need to go and report that we successfully recovered the escaped Pokemon. Might I ask you to wait for me at the canteen? Yeah, sure. It's just past the bridge here, then to the left. The Wallflower, it's called. Your ARC phone is beeping. Somehow, it seems to show you where you need to go next. Use the... It just looks like it's use the button, but I know. Use the minus button to view the map on your ARC phone. You can consult the map for guidance on your next destination and information on your missions and requests. You'll also see a guidance markers when you're out exploring or running around the village. If you're not sure where to go next, stop and look around in all directions to try and spot one of these markers. And then head for it. I see. I see. Oh, there might be another village or something over here. In the trees. Okay. Hello. You look rational. Well now, aren't you awfully suspicious? Speak for yourself, Benny. The Wallflower's for Galaxy Team folk only. We don't have seats out for outsiders. Move along. Who are you? I've never seen anyone dressed like you are. What if you were attacked by a Pokemon? You'd be minced meat in those flimsy clothes. If the guards let you through, you must have ties with somebody in the village. Perhaps you've met Professor Lavington. He's a scholar from faraway place, of our faraway place. His Pokemon do get away from him at times, though. It makes me a bit worried for him. I suppose I'm hardly one to talk. I've had some trouble with Pokemon myself. I was hit by a Pokemon called Thunder Shock, not so long ago, and had to take me to my bed. But the Professor, well, I do wonder how long he'll last. What do you mean how long he'll last? You were just struck by lightning, or electricity at least. Are you sure you're okay? Should you be walking around? Do you not have burns? Oh, whatever. Unfortunately, it's just as Akari says. I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly. Professor? But everything will be quite alright now. Andelono here has agreed to help us with our Pokedex. Doubt. Excuse me, you plan to appoint him to the Survey Corps? You can't just slap a badge on whoever you like without Captain Silene's permission. I'll allow it. Captain Silene? Assuming the individual can contribute to the Survey Corps, that is. I'm captain of the Galaxy Team Survey Corps. You may call me Silene. Professor Laventon has told me how you helped secure his Pokemon when they slipped his control. And now it seems like he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labour. You look to be 15 or so. Silene, please. Quite old enough to work for your keep. Oh, child labour, I guess. It is those times, I suppose. But we can't simply take on a stranger who wanders in among us without any idea of their skills or origins. Tomorrow we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. Oh ho ho! A most reasonable decision, Captain. Now, would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you've got plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite alright. I'd prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distraction. I mean, we're going in there anyway. What are you talking about? Aloof as always, I see. I don't think that was aloof. I just think that was being a bit of a, C-word. Well, no matter. The rest of us can share a meal and some pleasant conversation then, eh? Benny, old chum, the usual potato mochi, if you please. But make it for 3 today. Wonderful stuff, Benny. Much obliged. Your potato mochi has never failed to please. Professor Laventon, where exactly did you meet our visitor here? Ah, well. You know of that great hole in the sky? Yeah, I know the one. The one people call the space-time rift? Our new friend fell right out of it. You can't be serious. Come now. I am a scientist! My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena. I concern myself with only facts. Now, you already know there are many Pokemon here in the Hisui region. That there are. In the grass, in the forests, by the water, or wherever they like. Our job as a Survey Corps is to research them and find out what kind of creatures they are. Well, we know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. It's all but impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess, or what sorts of wondrous things they can do. But that's where Andelono will come in. He'll just do the hard work, the heavy lifting. He successfully caught 3 Pokemon. 3 of them in quick order. You understand? He's the only person in this village that's capable of throwing an object. Nobody in the Galaxy team is capable of a feat such as that. This means we can finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest. 3? We have had a hard enough time catching even 1 when wild Pokemon come after us. Ah, well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that flared into the beach weren't on the attack. But the key to catching Pokemon is getting close enough to aim your Pokeball well. And it seems our new friend is fearless enough to do just that. Does the Survey Corps really have the leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider? Your captain just ordered 10 whole portions of potato mochi, The slow progress on the Pokedex of yours clearly has her on edge. I'm sure we'll start to rein in the good captain's stress eating soon enough. The 10 portions are for her? I thought it was for the Survey Corps. Now, have your fill, Andalono. And think, if you make it into the Galaxy team, you'll never have to worry about a meal again. It's slave labour. The team provides for all its members' needs, even if said members fell out of the sky. Why, has this happened before? Do you know this? Can you guarantee me? Lavender, can you write me up a contract, please? Telling me that you're going to provide food and board if I work for you? Could you do that for me? That was quite delicious. Quite delicious indeed. Yes, the food was lovely, but more importantly, you do remember that Andalona has a trial to pass to join the Survey Corps, don't you? Not to worry. I have complete confidence in Andalono's skills, based on the fact that he's thrown a ball 5 feet 3 times and eaten potato maki in under 5 hours. Let's hope it's not misplaced. Andalono, was it? For tonight, at least, we will provide you with a place to sleep. You may use our quarters there. Oh. But if you fail to pass the trial, we put to you tomorrow, you must move on. You'll be expelled from the village to meet your fate, and perhaps your death in the wilds. Alright, Silene, Jesus, chill! You will pass the trial or you will die by the hands of ravenous Pokemon. Captain Silene's somewhat like Hisui, in that they're both quite harsh. Now, she simply puts on a stern front to help keep us all safe. I don't think that was a stern front, Lavington. At any rate, I think it's time we turned in for the night, eh? Speak for yourself again, Lavington. I'm not going to get to sleep tonight. I could be dead the day after tomorrow. It's a good thing one can't fall out of futons we sleep in here. Ha 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 ha. I imagine our new friend has had enough of falling for one day. And with that, I bid you both good night. Adieu. Yes, good night. A rift in the sky. People falling from it. The world is full of mysteries. Indeed, it's a mystery how you built this village here. Right. Oh, God. Okay, pretty nice place. I'd be a bit worried about the fire pit with just all the wood, like the bare exposed wood, literally next to it, but, you know. I could keep that on watch. Oh, investigate. Anything? Survey tips contain all sorts of useful information to help you carry out your survey work in the Hisui region. To read them at any time, simply press the up button to open the menu, then go to the help screen. Handy tips for team members. Don't wish your toils to be forgotten. Diligent record keeping will save you from such a fate. To save your progress, press up button on the press the up button to open the menu, then scroll with ZR and ZL until you reach the save screen. There is also an autosave function that you can use to have your progress saved automatically. You can enable disable autosave. Now we'll keep that enabled, assuming it's a default feature. By the way, what do you mean push up? D-pad up, I guess. Okay. You have to specify that. I'm pushing up on all the sticks. I'm like, well, that's the camera. That's the movement. So it has to be the D-pad. Right, I see. I see. Alright. We'll keep going for a little bit longer. I'd like to catch another Pokemon if I can. Or at least pick my starter. Assuming we do pick a starter. I don't know, maybe we get all 3. Ominous. Okay, Bidoof and Bibarels. That's a coward being struck by Thundershock. Someone has to carry you back to bed. The next day. Good morning, Andalono. Are you up? Quite some lightning last night, wasn't it? Today's the day of your trial. So, let's give it our all. Can I eat some of these tomatoes and garlic, please? Oh, man. I know it's not much, but I think if you fried some tomato together with a bit of garlic, that'd be quite a nice little snack. Ooh, what's this? The chest looks like you could store lots and lots of items in it. So, my house is a chest, a dresser of very solid construction where extra sets of clothes can be kept, a bed, some clothes. Can I grab any clothes? Am I going to go out my t-shirts? Or 5 principles. Behave with courtesy to others. Well, your Sorrel leader person hasn't been courteous to me at all. So they failed number 1. Superiors are owed your respect. You have to earn it. Likes and dislikes are a luxury ill afforded. Those who are weaker must be helped. Again, I'm weaker than this threatening me with death. You're down 3 of these at least. And that's only because likes and dislikes are a luxury ill afforded is so broad in general that I can't mark you down on it. Difficulties must be faced head on. I think you failed 4 of those, Sorrel, so I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to excuse you from the Survey Corps. If you don't mind. Alright, let's just go. Right, you're gonna give me a nice set of clothes, please? Or am I doing this in shorts and t-shirt? What lovely weather we've got. Yeah, lightning, lovely weather. I hope you had a nice sleep, even if this land is strange and new to you. Let's get to headquarters. Captain Silene is waiting. Oh, nice. It's just next door. Convenient. The Survey Corps officers are here on the first floor. Don't give up! Keep those eyes open! The wild Pokemon, they were everywhere! Attacking from all sides! I sent out my partner Pokemon, but against a whole pack! Outnumbered! This is what happens when you go so far afield! But the medical corps will put you to rights. What do you mean to put you to rights? Are they putting you down or something? That man's with the Survey Corps, and even with his own partner, he took a beating from wild Pokemon. Without a partner Pokemon of your own, you might find this trial particularly trying. Please, Silene, can I get a starter? Captain Silene Andalono's here. You may enter. Ooh, nice Abra. Let us get straight to it. If you wish to join Galaxy Expedition Team, prove yourself capable by going out into the Obsidian Fieldlands and catching 3 different species of Pokemon. Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. Starly and Shinx, top notch, I like them. Catching 3 Pokemon from the start? No one in the Galaxy team's ever managed that. Did this stranger not catch 3 different Pokemon only yesterday? My trial should be simple enough for him. If the professor wasn't exaggerating things, that is. The Galaxy team does not have the means to provide for those who only take without giving. If you wish to stay, you must prove beyond any doubt that you'll be an asset to our cause. I will lend you one of our Survey Corps satchels to carry whatever you may need in the field. Cheers. That satchel doesn't exactly match your mode of dress. Akari, I'll expect you to step in if anything goes awry. Right, mission, Galaxy Team Trial. Guiding now active. Press the Y button while consulting the map on your ARC phone, and you can check the tasks you have waiting. There are two types, missions and requests. Missions must be completed to progress in your adventure, while requests are optional given by people that you meet. Okay. Pardon, Andalono. Come with me for a moment. Can you please give me a starter? Otherwise I can't do my mission, and I'm going to be sent to the wolves. Now then, a jolly good morning to everyone. Is something the matter, Professor Leventon? In order to complete our Pokedex and, well, simply survive in this unforgiving land, Andalono must absolutely pass this trial. And as a professor of Pokemon, I've got the ticket to help him accomplish that. There we go. Don't look at me. Not you. You're adorable. Yeah, you turn around, face the wall. Go on, Andalono. Pick the Pokemon that strikes your fancy. With a partner of your own, you'll be able to fight off wild Pokemon outside the village. These little darlings are very dear to me, but it's plain to see they're rather curious about you. Well, my boy, which Pokemon would you like to keep as your very own? Why not give me all three if they're all curious? Anyway, we're 100% taking Cyndaquil. Do you want Cyndaquil as your first partner? Yes, absolutely. For the previously mentioned reasons. But Rowlet would have been a top pick as well. And with that, one of the Pokemon you caught at Prelude Beach for me will be now yours to keep. Good show! I've tucked Cyndaquil back inside its Pokeball for you, so take it. It's yours. You know what, you've been pretty generous since we only met yesterday. Thanks. A word of advice, my boy. Pay close attention to which Pokeballs are empty, and which ones contain a Pokemon when you're out in the field. Yeah, sound advice, thanks. I told you to face the wall. And look as if they're cheering you on, friend Cyndaquil. Oh, sorry, they look. Or perhaps they're jealous that it gets to help you with your trial. That could well be. They did go dashing from the village when Andalona fell out the sky. After all. Well, not to worry, you two. I'll have you assist me with my research for now. I wouldn't be happy about that until you figure out what his research is. Also, the way he's looking at you two is rather menacing. It's like, yes, my research at the Wallflower. I wonder how Rowlet tastes with plum sauce. By the way, by the by, what species has Captain Silene charged you with catching? Well, that's smashing! All three of those species can be found in Obsidian Fieldlands. It was Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx, right? Let me give you some Pokeballs to use during your trial then. Cheers. Got 20 Pokeballs, nice. These Pokeballs may be handcrafted, but they work a treat, as you've already seen. You'll have this trail cleared in no time. I guess you're finally ready. You'll have to leave the village for your trial. Turn left if you exit the headquarters, then head for the gate. Will do. Doo-doo. Oh, What a curious getup. Why am I singing it as if I'm the professor? Oh, what a curious getup you have there. I can already tell you're quite the character. Yeah, you look quite the character too. I'm Volo of Ginkgo Guild, the go-to choice for any of your mercantile needs here in Hisui. It's 1 in the morning. My English is becoming difficult. I've heard talk about you. Fell from the sky, didn't you? Now that's certainly a tale I'd like to hear. I mean, you've heard it, that's it. Oh, and you've a Pokemon. You're certainly full of interesting surprises. Investigating the odd and novel is the key to any good merchant success. So what do you say? How about you and I see how our Pokemon stand up to one another in a battle? Sure. I like you better and better. What a delightful find. I've also heard about this trial you're to attempt. Let's have a quick battle to get your blood pumping before you head out. Volo, I'm gonna be, kicked out if I don't complete this trial today. Do you understand? I don't have time to be messing around. Oh, whatever. Though I hope you know you'll lose if your Pokemon HP reaches 0. Yeah, I know that. Ginkgo Guild member Volo challenged you to a battle. They sent out Togepi. A battle. Okay, the menu looks drastically different. Is this real time? Because why was the Togepi walking up to me? Oh, I can run around. Oi, stop that. Can I kick the Togepi or something? Nope. I can just move around to cam it from different sides, I guess. Also, apologies, I've left my phone, as I always do, in front of the microphone, so you probably heard it just go... Moves, items. Use them well, and the world will open up to you. I mean, I only had one move. It was Quick Attack. New move. Didn't tell me, sure. It's always good fun to have your Pokemon do battle, don't you think? And as they gain experience through battle, they'll learn more moves and grow even stronger. Pokemon moves. Pokemon sometimes learn new moves when they level up. If you want to change the moves your Pokemon can use in battle, open your satchel, choose the Pokemon you want and select the change moves option. Oh, this is very novel. But so few people here have their own Pokemon. It's only more knew how to use Pokeballs. Bizarre, isn't it? People can't throw 5 feet. I agree, Volo. At any rate, let me help our 2 battles recover from their little exercise. Thank you. And to you, my sky-fallen friend, I present some potions in thanks. You know what? Thanks a lot. Very appreciated. We obtained 5 potions. Heals 60 HP. Oh, I love that design for the potion. Like a little ointment jar. You can use them on your Pokemon whenever they might be worn out from battle. I'll be hoping that you're successful on that trial of yours. More Galaxy team members means more customers for yours truly, after all. That's really something. Not only can you catch Pokemon, you can lead them in battle. Now to Obsidian Fieldlands. When you're leaving Jubilife Village, make sure you choose a destination from your map and tell Rest the Guardman where you're going. That way, someone can come to your aid if you're knocked out by a Pokemon. Do I really have to do this? Is this a core game mechanic? Your trial begins just a short way past the front gate. So we're going here. Is that marked? I'm going to just believe it is. Oh, I bet you it's like a fast travel. It's not going to be an open world out here, right? You're Andalono, correct? I was informed you'd be passing through. Your trial will take place outside the safety of the village. Please take care to come back alive. Yes, we fast travel. This is our base camp, the last safe haven before you reach the wilds. It doesn't look very safe to me. It's like 3 tents and a flag. For your first trial, you must catch 3 species of Pokemon: Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. Are you ready to get started? Oh, Professor, is something wrong? Ah, well. You see, Captain Silene got hold of me after you left. She impressed upon me that I bear full responsibility for whatever happens to our sudden guest. That's our unsparing captain. But what help exactly can you offer out there, Professor? To be honest, my dear girl, I don't intend to lift a finger, and I'll understand Talon to the real deal. He'll pass with flying colours, you'll see. Ah, so the responsibility for him still lies, in fact, with me then. Well, I'm sure Andalone will be fine. Let's begin the trial. Right, we've talked for like 40 minutes, so long that I can't remember what the throw Pokeball button is. And he doesn't look we finished yet. Wow. This is Aspiration Hill. The species of Pokemon you're meant to catch all live here. And along comes a Bidoof. You are the fastest talking people I've ever seen. The key is to aim carefully. Now that you seem to need my advice, I'm just sharing what I know. Focusing in the field. Hold down the ZL button to focus on a wild Pokemon. So I guess this is like a lock-on. And keep it in your sights as long as it's nearby. This technique comes in very useful when aiming Pokeballs at a target or when dodging Pokemon's attacks. Bidoof has a mellow disposition. That means it tends not to run from people, so this will be easy. Do I really have to walk 1 meter? Also, is that a cool rock or something? Or is that the texture not on the rock properly? I can see like the pink stuff underneath it. I don't know. I'll just pretend that's not there. It might be like a shadow, like a purple shadow cast. Like on all these trees. Not gonna lie, aesthetically, unlike the looks of the graphics of the game, they're not particularly pleasing. But it probably won't matter if the gameplay loop is fun. You ought to be able to catch a Bidoof with a well-thrown Pokeball. I've locked on. Boop. I think that might be hit scan. There we go. I'm just a natural. You caught a Bidoof. Well done. Time to find your next Pokemon. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I see, it's a Starly. Is this going to crouch in grass mechanics or something? There's a Starly. They're skittish little things. They'll run if startled. So look at they run and don't fly. But you should be able to get close to them if you crouch. You'll be harder to spot. Crouching down. Press the B button to crouch and make it harder for wild Pokemon to notice you. Press the same button again to rise. If you creep into tall grass while crouched low, it'll be even harder for wild Pokemon to detect. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Please stop walking the opposite way to me. Okay, I can't lock on apparently. No, maybe I can? Can I just lob it from here? Okay, that apparently was close enough. That was very generous. That's Starly caught as well. Only one more Pokemon to go. The other one was Shinx, right? Are there acorns in that tree? I forgot. There's something I ought to teach you, since you're still new to this. Here's the proper way to throw your partner's Pokeball. As Captain Silene tells us, have an item at the ready, but want to send out a Pokemon? Press X. Have a Pokemon at the ready, but want to throw an item? Press X. That's the captain's real expert on these things. Yeah, press X. Try throwing your Pokemon's ball at rocks or trees like this one to have it investigate. If your Pokemon finds any berries or other items, it'll bring them to you. Now it's time for your partners to shine. We've reached your final hurdle, catching a Shinx. Okay. I see. So you push X to switch the menu. How do I cycle? Oh, Z, L, and R. You know what, Starly? Get in that tree. 3 orange berries, thanks. Oh, and it gains experience. That's nice. Right, what's up now? There. That's Shinx. Shinx has an aggressive disposition. Could you already tell that? Not at all. It looked very happy. Not to worry. These things become clear once you focus on the Pokemon around you. Once aggressive Pokemon get irate, they'll knock aside any ball you throw at them. Take cues by focusing. When you ZL button a Pokemon... Sorry. When you ZL button to focus on a Pokemon, you can see how easy it might be to catch. The more arrows you see pointing over the Pokemon, the easier it will be to catch. Okay. Also, the green is easy. An X item will appear above a Pokemon if it's picked to fight with you. Be warned, Pokemon displaying this icon cannot be caught unless you engage them in battle. Don't worry though. I'll teach you the trick to catching aggressive Pokemon. Is it to beat them into submission? You've got to battle them. Yeah, it is. Once they're absorbed with battling, you can throw a Pokeball to try and catch them. By now, you've got several Pokemon of your own, don't you? Take one of their Pokeballs and throw it near a wild Pokemon if you want to battle. I'd recommend not throwing the Starly, though. Okay, shouldn't say that. I've got no doubt you'll be able to hold your own in battle. Starting Pokemon battles. It's easy to start a battle against a wild Pokemon. Simply throw a Pokeball that contains one of your Pokemon at it. If you can see that you currently have an item ready to throw, not a Pokemon, press X. This will allow you to toggle between your thrown items and your Pokemon team. Understood. Right. We want this. He is running at me. Take this, please. Ember it. They quick attack. Seems like everyone in the Hisui region knows quick attack. Actually, I should have... Well, it's too late now. I should have tested if this was real-time or turn-based. No, no. Don't knock the Shinx out. Catch it. Oh, sorry. I actually forgot what I was doing there. Even in battle, you can throw an empty Pokeball at it. Like you would any other time. My bad, my bad. Sorry, sorry, sorry. I wasn't paying attention. There you go. Enjoy. Did I get the experience, though? I think I did. So we use Ember. We've burnt it. Perfect. They quick attack. They were hurt by the burn. Shinx is looking around. So I want to use a Pokeball. Oh, I don't aim this now. It just uses. So it's like the actual typical Pokemon game mechanics. That's it. You caught Shinx. You approach those Pokemon without a hint of fear and caught each one. You're like a gift the sky dropped to us. Thanks, Akari. I could tell immediately as soon as I met you I'd like you. With you at our side, I think the Survey Corps has a real chance of compiling a complete Pokedex as we've been ordered. This is wonderful! I'm still curious why on earth you came falling from the sky like you did, but for now, let's tell the Professor we're ready to head back. Oh, I said you'd pass the trial with flying colours, and it seems you went and did just that. Congratulations, Andalono. You've taken your first step towards seeking out every Pokemon. This calls for a commemorative photograph. It's a pretty fancy photograph for this time period. With skills like yours, I suppose this was a foregone conclusion. Now then, we'd best report to Captain Silene. Time to head back to Jubilife Village, eh? In time, you'll be able to send Pokemon you've caught to live in the village pastures. You can bring up to 6 Pokemon with you into the field, in theory. Why in theory? Though we've never had anyone skilled enough to do so. Oh, right, I get it. Come now, you two. Let's not dilly-dally. Captain Silene awaits our report at headquarters. I bet Captain Silene will be very pleased. I bet you she isn't Akari. I bet you she's a stuck-up little bee. Okay. That's basically the first hour of this game. So far, you know what? Enjoying it. I like the different change of pace. I like the theme of being like in an older region. I quite like it so far. If you've enjoyed this video and want to see more, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Everything helps me out. And I'll see you, potentially, in the next part. Goodbye.